Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So we are from group 2. We will explain about the concept and approacher. So the first material will explain by Amelia Sari. So I will explain about the formal and functional paradigms. There's a language that cannot be understood directly, so it takes time to understand the intention of the language conveyed. Discourse is a term used in linguistics to refer to continuous textual language more widely than sentences. Okay, next material will explain by Fikri. Time is yours, Fikri.
Cohesion and coherence. Coherence means the connection ideas of the idea level, and cohesion means the connection of ideas at the sentence level. Cohesion is also a very important aspect of academic writing because it immediately affects the tone of your writing. Thank you.
Thank you, Fikri. So next, speech Act Theorist will explain by Nupe.
So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to explain about speech act theories. So first, speech act theories is a subfield of pragmatic that studies how words are used not only to present information but also to carry out action. And according to Kemmerling 2002, part of the joy of doing speech act theory from my strictly first person point of view is becoming more and more mindful of how many surprisingly different things we do when we talk to each other. And next, I would like to explain about, next slide please, international sociolinguistic. Based on what already said on our PowerPoint, sociolinguistic is the descriptive study of the effect of any and all aspects of society, including cultural norms, expectation, and context, on the way language is used and society effect on language. I think that's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Nurulmata Adinda. So the next slide is the Ethnography of Communication. We'll explain by Kak Ali. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Amel. The Ethnography of Communication. Ethnography of Communication is an approach to discourse analyze that is based on anthropology and linguistics. Ethnography of speaking is also known as ethnography of communication, since it embraces feature of non-verbal communication too. The ethnography of communication, originally called the ethnography of speaking, is the analysis of communication within the wider context of the social and cultural practice and belief of the member of a particular culture or speech community. And ethnographic communication is used to analyze communication in speaking. When described in detail, ethnography comes from Greek ethos language as the meaning of a person, race, or cultural group. And ethnography itself, a method used, it has relevance to the object research as intended by the research. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Ali. Next material is Pragmatics, will explain by Risa Sapitri. Time is yours, Risa.
Thank you. Pragmatic is the study of how context affect meaning, such as how sentences are interpreted in certain situations. To make it clear, I will give you example about it. Say you are in the line at a store to pay for your purchases. The cashier asks, "How are you today?" Do you immediately go into an in-depth account of your health issue, varying mood, relationship status, and everything else going on in your life? Of course not. Usually, you will respond with something similar to "Fine, how are you?" with the same expectation that the cashier will not go into full detail of how she truly is. This interaction perfectly shows pragmatic at work. Next slide, please. Okay, conversation analysis. Conversation analysis is an approach to the study of social interaction and talk in interaction that, although rooted in the sociological study of everyday life, has exerted significant influence across the humanities and social science, including linguistics. But what is the aim of studying this interaction? Principally, it is to discover how participants understand and respond to one another in their turn at talk, with the central focus on how sequence of action are generated. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Riza Savitri. So the next is variation analysis, will explained by Furjat.
Okay, besides what's on the PowerPoint, variationists try to discover pattern in the distribution of alternative ways of saying the same thing. That is the social and linguistic factors that are responsible for variation in ways of speaking. When people know their language is being observed or judged, however, they may alter their way of speaking towards socially prestigious forms and or towards forms more like those of their interlocutors. The vernacular is the variety used when speakers pay minimum attention to speech. And it is common for a language to have many alternative ways of saying the same thing. Some words like car and automobile seems to have the same reference. Others do pronunciation, like working and working. There are synthetic options such as who is he talking to versus to whom is he talking. That's all from me. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's all for from our group.
Amila Sari, your microphone is off.
Oh, sorry, unmute. Okay, I think that's all for our presentation today. Thank you, guys. Last I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.